Nerdettes Newsstand, and I want to talk about this article I seen from Screen Geek, and there was also an article by We've Got This Covered. Now, of course, everything I say is not confirmed. A lot of what I'm saying is just leaks. Sometimes somebody has some insider information and they share it with something like Screen Geek, and I can pass it off to you guys. This one honestly made me instantly irritated. Like, there is such a huge double standard when it comes to violence against men and violence against women. And we're seeing this literally unravel in front of our eyes. Now, when it comes to, let's backtrack a little bit, talk about what happened when Amber Heard came out and talked about Johnny Depp. What happened immediately? He lost jobs. His reputation was tarnished. He was slammed. He, as far as moving on in the future, was unable to kind of get his foot in the door to different, jobs and different movies, stuff like that. Well, now let's talk about Amber. What has she lost? Okay, now that we're all caught up and on the same page and realize she's lost nothing and still won't. Now, I did cover a story the other day from We've Got This Covered, and I did say that I wanted to be transparent about it being rumors about her losing, possibly because of these allegations, losing Aquaman 2. It doesn't look like that's going to happen, and that's ridiculous. Like, if women, and if you're listening and you're a woman and you truly want equality, you've got to be able to do for one what you do for the other. You've got to be able to step on the same playing field and want actual equality, not superiority. But these women, they get it, and there's no reason for it. Like, this hashtag has been trending for a while, justice for Johnny Depp. Yet we've seen no justice. We've seen a lot of really good people, even in my comment section, talking about the double standard and what she's getting away with. And there's a lot of people rallying behind Johnny. Yet nothing, literally nothing has been done. Don't they realize that this kind of thing? So, specifically talking about Aquaman 2. And we're going to talk about L'Oreal also, but don't they realize keeping her in the movie is only going to damage the monetary budget? As far as Aquaman went, it made over $1 billion. I thought it was a fantastic movie, and it was good in the sense that it could have been a Marvel movie good. Like, DC's not, they're it's very easy to say that their movies are rocky. It's hit or miss, right? So Aquaman was one of those fantastic ones. And I will not spend money on Aquaman 2 if this woman is in it. I won't support something like that. I don't think a lot of people should. Of course, it's your dollar. You're going to do with what you want. But I won't. I refuse to. I refuse to play into this double standard. I refuse to bow down to Warner Brothers and DC Comics because they're unwilling to make a change. Like, we know people have been replaced in movies before. There's other storylines you could use. I talked about this all in my last video, and I'll put the playlist to that in my description. But there are ways around this, yet you don't care. Like, it got me so irritated. So let's take a look at the article before I get too annoyed and start ranting too much. It says, Amber Heard, unlikely to lose Aquaman 2 role or her L'Oreal contract. Now, I don't know how those two tie together, but we'll get into it. Yeah. Why? If this was a man, he would have lost everything. Stop with this nonsense. Like, we know she's abused him. We know she's a pathological liar. We know she's literally shot on his bed. Are you kidding me with this? She's admitted openly to hitting him with a closed fist. She has called him a baby, called him fat, said he'll die alone. Like, there are evidence of this. A defamation suit happening in Virginia. Yet Amber is free and clear. And even like, I did look at her Instagram earlier, and she's got her comments to limited. Like, I don't know much about Instagram. I'm not on it. I don't use any social media besides, YouTube and Minds and BitChute. But yeah, what? Like, all the comments are about, the ones that you go to old video, or old pictures. And they're all people asking for justice, yet none has been served. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with this situation. Not that I won't talk about it. What I mean is, this double standard needs to be squashed, and I don't know the solution. Is there, really a solution? Will anything ever honestly change? So it says, as many of you know by now, there is a massive lawsuit regarding domestic abuse allegations between Depp and Amber Heard, while things began with Amber Heard saying about the abuse. Yes, we now know quite a bit different. A statement which has since seemed to have cost him his role as Jack Sparrow. Exactly. You just proved my point. He lost Jack Sparrow. She should lose Mara. No, this should not be okay. So I want to talk about L'Oreal, and it does say Amber Heard about the petitions, and I think the petitions are great. I do see a lot of them circulated, and I think it's amazing. There's a lot of really good people proactively working, to get justice for Johnny Depp, but it doesn't seem like the big agency cares. So, we've seen petitions for Aquaman 2, L'Oreal, even as far as the UN stuff, and it does say while those type of petitions are never guaranteed to work, many fans hope they would consider Depp's loss of Jack Sparrow under such allegation, and no doubt many other celebrities have been similarly impacted throughout the years. Yes, they have, but not Amber Heard. She's above it all, right? Makes sense. But it looks like it isn't going to be the case with Amber Heard. A source close to the situation has told us. Now again, sources, take it with a grain of salt, but I do find it interesting. Warner Brothers doesn't care about the allegation. That's just so insulting. That complete sentence right there is a slap to the freaking face. That's so insulting. And nor do they have any interest in social media. As such, there's nothing going on with her role in Aquaman 2, and they wouldn't consider firing her. Oh God. The petition to get her dropped from L'Oreal are also highly unlikely to go anywhere with the company. L'Oreal runs, oh wow, I did not know this, Amber Heard's social media page, and are very fond of her, because of course they are. Really, of course they are. Did you expect any different? The source continues to explain that there's a lot more going on. So, they kind of drag Johnny with this. So it says, there is evidence against him. In fact, there's much more allegations that have been revealed so far. That is why Amber Heard hasn't settled with Johnny Depp. While the audio with Amber Heard doesn't look good, no, it looks absolutely terrible, Amber still has incredibly damaging evidence against Johnny. With that said, Amber Heard and her legal team have chosen to do everything involving their case in court rather than to rely on social media. And you know what? If that was true, I could respect it. I really could. Except for I don't think it's true. I don't think any of it's true. And I'm not even sure that this source is true. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt. Because if there was true allegations, true things that Amber Heard had at this point, besides her fake makeup pictures, I feel like she would have at least defended her name, and she has not even tried. I'm pretty sure she's scared at this point. She's hiding. And if she gets Aquaman 2, I'm going to be so disappointed. I can't believe this. Even in the comment section of this article, it says, of course she won't be affected. The double standard is in full effect. She's allowed to keep her job while simultaneously lying about a man abusing her, ruining his life, and stealing his money. But they're really fond of her. So no, yeah, it's disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting human behavior that I'm so sick of hearing, so sick of seeing. Be better. Like, she is a garbage human being. I won't support it. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this situation, if you think she'll be fired, replaced, or what exactly will happen. Make sure you are subscribed. Still subscribed. Make sure to hit that like button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribe Star and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C., Dave Ross, David L., Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Roan, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Ala's Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.